I faked being rich to impress my girlfriend's family. Now her dad wants to invest in my fake startup. Here's the thing, I'm not poor, but I'm definitely not summer home in the Hamptons. Rich. I'm a regular guy, managing a tech support team and living in a decent apartment. My girlfriend, however, comes from a family so wealthy they casually use phrases like the old yacht and only 8 bedrooms. 2 weeks ago when my girlfriend was FaceTiming with her parents, she kind of threw me under the bus. Without warning, she said, "Oh, let me introduce you to my boyfriend." Before I could even process what was happening, I was staring into the pixelated faces of Mr. and Mrs. Billionaire. First of all, they didn't even know she had a boyfriend, and I was completely unprepared. Her dad started his interrogation, and before I knew it I had claimed to own a small tech startup and was investing in real estate in Prague. I don't know why I said all that, but I guess I panicked. She's the love of my life, and I wanted to make a good impression, but where the hell did those lies come from? Well, her dad seemed stoked and invited us to a family gathering this past weekend. I had to play the act, so I spent the week preparing. I borrowed my buddy's vintage car, rented a designer suit, and Googled how to speak like rich people. We rolled into their driveway in my buddy's car. The house, or should I say mansion, is something out of a movie. They even had staff greeting us. The first dinner was nerve-wracking, but somehow, I nailed it. Her dad, an intimidating man with a pocket square worth more than my wardrobe, actually laughed at one of my jokes. Her mom, a perfectly put-together woman who smells like money and jasmine, complimented my taste in watches. Spoiler alert, the watch was also my buddy's. After the dinner, my girlfriend's dad pulled me aside and asked me about the startup. I panicked so hard that I accidentally pitched an app idea on the spot. He loved it and told me he wanted to introduce me to some very important people. The entire weekend I tried dodging questions, fabricating stories, and Googling real estate trends in Prague. My girlfriend is over the moon because her family finally approves of a boyfriend. Meanwhile, I'm drowning in this web of lies. And the worst part, they invited us to their vacation villa in Monaco next month, and he wants me to send him my pitch deck next week as he wants to invest. I've spent the last 2 days pulling all-nighters, Googling business plans, and harassing my tech-savvy friends for help. I'm nervous AF. In a month I'm either starting a tech company or blowing this whole thing up and will lose my girlfriend. Do you want an update in a month?